Good morning America, today the 19th of December 2025 news. The U.S. military said it conducted kinetic strikes on 2 drug smuggling vessels in the Eastern Pacific, killing 5 suspected narco-terrorists. 3 died on the first boat, 2 on the second. No U.S. forces were injured during operations. A Wisconsin judge was convicted of obstructing a federal proceeding for helping a migrant evade arrest outside her courtroom, while acquitted of concealing a person, marking a Trump administration victory against interference with strict immigration enforcement policies. ByteDance agreed to sell over 80% of TikTok's U.S. assets to American and global investors, CEO Shou Chu said, marking major progress toward averting a U.S. ban and ending years of uncertainty since 2020. Efforts began. Oil prices edged lower Friday, heading for a second weekly decline, as optimism over a possible Russia-Ukraine peace deal outweighed supply disruption worries from a blockade of Venezuelan oil tankers, pushing Brent and WTI slightly down. Russian President Vladimir Putin will use his year-end news conference to signal whether Russia seeks peace or continued war in Ukraine, amid the biggest Moscow-West confrontation since the Cold War began after Russia's 2022 invasion. Japan reaffirmed its long-standing pledge not to possess nuclear weapons after reports that a senior security official suggested acquiring them to deter aggressors, citing a worsening security environment, while acknowledging such a move would be politically difficult. Emerging markets delivered strong double-digit returns in 2025 despite tariffs, trade wars and global turmoil. Improved fiscal discipline and effective central banking have boosted investor confidence, with hopes for similar performance next year amid uncertainty in the US and Europe. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky will meet Polish President Karol Nawrocki in Warsaw to strengthen ties with a key ally, as EU leaders agree to borrow funds to support Ukraine's war effort against Russia. EU leaders agreed to borrow €90 billion to support Ukraine's defense for 2 years, choosing EU budget-backed loans over using frozen Russian assets, avoiding internal divisions, Summit Chair Antonio Costa said after overnight talks in Brussels Friday. World Cup 2026 in US, Canada and Mexico promises record revenues as FIFA expects $8.9 billion, driven by expanded 48-team format and booming ticket and hospitality sales. Though foreign fans may face discomfort amid US politics, concerns persist.